Have you wondered how you should be bringing up your teens? What your parenting style should be? Does the way we parent have an impact on how the adolescent is going to be when they grow up to be adults? Is parenting something that comes naturally, or is it something that we need to learn? There are so many questions that come up in our mind when it comes to bringing up teenagers because this is such an important phase of their life. So let's explore what are the different parenting styles and what is best suited for the teens of today. There are four different kinds of parenting styles which are practiced traditionally, and they are based on two important factors, one of demand and the other of responsiveness. In one kind of parenting, the parent is the boss of the house. Everything happens according to their wishes, and the teen has absolutely no say in whatever decision is taken for them. In this kind of parenting, there are high expectations, but there is no responsiveness whatsoever. And this is the authoritarian kind of parenting. And directly opposite to this is another kind of parenting, which is the permissive parenting. And here, guess who is the boss of the house? It's the teen. Because the parents here have no expectations, no demands, but they have a very high degree of responsiveness. And everything happens only according to the teen's wishes. There's the third kind of parenting style, which is the authoritative kind of parenting style. And this is supposed to be one of the best ways to bring up your teens. Because here, there's a perfect balance between demand and responsiveness. The parents have high expectations from their teens, but they are also very responsive and supportive, and they guide the teens in making the right kind of choices. The fourth kind of parenting is probably the worst kind of parenting. This is known as neglectful parenting because here there are no demands made and no responsiveness whatsoever, and the teen is left to fend for themselves. Another kind of parenting that has emerged is the overprotective or helicopter type of parenting. And here the parent follows the teen everywhere like a shadow. This can make life really tough for the teens, and this can be one of the biggest roadblocks in building a communication channel with your teens. With a smartphone becoming such a big part of our lives, it has actually become the longest umbilical cord that is never cut. You must now be wondering which is the best parenting style that we should adopt for the teens of today. With the digital devices encroaching into every part of our life and the teens' lives, we definitely need to have a different parenting approach. An approach that helps us to incorporate the digital devices into our parenting practices and also help our teens to use digital media in a safe and responsible manner. And this is nothing but the digital style of parenting. So what should we do in order to become a digital parent? I have three important tips for you today. Tip number one, every parent needs to become a learner. The teens of today have grown up in a wired world. They are like digital natives, whereas as parents, we are still trying to catch up and we are digital immigrants. So what we have is a digital divide. If we have to bridge this digital divide, we need to educate ourselves. We need to keep up with all the technological advances that have been happening in the last couple of decades. Tip number two, talking without stalking. You need to understand what the teens are up to when they are online, and you definitely need to monitor what's happening. But remember, do not stalk them, because if you do that, you are going to break the trust and it will defeat the purpose of your trying to build a communication channel with your teen. Tip number three, which is the ground rule of parenting. Be a good digital role model, because when it comes to parenting teens, it's walking the talk that works. Teens are keen observers and they are watching the way you use and consume media. So if you are a good role model, it's very likely that your teen is going to adopt the same practices. If you liked watching this, hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. Come back and tell me which is that one tip which you really found useful today, and share it with me in the comment box. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my 1000 sub club. If you are interested in learning more parenting secrets, more parenting hacks, click on the link below and join me in my upcoming parenting webinar, which I have on every Sunday. This is Dr. Anuradha signing off for now, and I'll see you soon in the next video.